There has been a murder. Mr. Friedman is dead. We all saw it. The ambulance took him away. We can all agree on that. What I cannot agree on is how you all seem fit to accuse my love of this crime. That I cannot stand. No, honey. I'm not doing a psych. It's Sherlock Holmes. Don't be scared. Just trust me, my dear Watson. Now I can say for a fact that all of you are wrong. The killer, who is in this very room, will confess before the police arrive. First, I would like to thank our host, Mr. Meisterberger.
I don't care if you're buzzed. You don't drink the last beer and not replace it.
I enjoyed the evening, even if it did take a dour turn. Our second player in this murder is none other than Mr. Hishikata.
Long story short, I overslept and almost missed first period. It wasn't pretty.
If you feel a bit tipsy, it's because he thought it would be a good idea to spike the punch. Third person I will be highlighting is our dearly departed Mr. Friedman.
After Elon Musk tells everyone to buy Shiba Inu, you're going to come back to me.
If he came to you with an investment opportunity, I hope that you remembered not to spend more than you could afford to lose. Finally, we have my lovely Watson, my date to this party, the one who you all believe killed Mr. Freeman. Let's start here. My Watson, a last name that I hope to one day change, has been nothing but a helpful party guest. But perhaps too helpful. Isn't that right? It'll be okay, trust me. Just watch. Watson gave Mr. Freeman his last drink. Many of you suspect Watson of poisoning. Too many, in fact. When in reality, it was the forgetful Mr. Hishikata that should own up to this mistake.
Wait, what day is today? No. When she said I kept forgetting something, God. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta go.
Yes, I'm talking about you. Let me make this easier for you. A left-handed man like yourself would keep... the flask on the right side of your formal jacket. And... yeah, malt whiskey. Did you know that Mr. Freeman was allergic to gluten? Deathly so. Or maybe it slipped your mind. I see that by the nodding of his head, even Mr. Meisterberger would agree with me that this would clear Watson. And I'm sure spiking a weak punch with malt whiskey would be fun with the boys, but you have to be more mindful of what you do in the future. Something you can think about while you rot in jail for manslaughter. That would be something I might say if I were actually finished with this deduction. But I am not. Did I surprise you, my love? It gets better. We return to our lovely host, Mr. Burgermeister, for who we all owe this Christmas Eve party to. It seems he is in a very gift-giving mood. The couple's party was truly a night to remember, but I have to say the best gift of all was one of forgiveness. Debt forgiveness, to be exact. Mr. Freeman was in a great deal of debt. He had a habit of playing the crypto markets and made some very bad bets.
We buy it up, right? This is so simple, and I'm surprised. This is why you're gonna stay poor.
Oh, Jesus!
Okay, that one I deserved.
I was surprised to see that he had actually shown up with a date. Unfortunately, I never got the chance to meet his date before she left with him in the ambulance. I am sure she was lovely and quite clever. Slip-on shoes make for an easy exit, and if you're looking over by the door, hers are nowhere to be seen. That does beg the question, and this is a clever bit. Why are there an even number of shoes? 5 couples, 10 pairs of shoes. And you might think, well, she took his shoes on the way out, but don't be fooled. Mr. Freeman's Bitcoin sneakers are still at the door. And now, we have our murderer. It's okay. You'll love this bit. Is it Mr. Meisterberger? Not quite. It is his date. One who only felt like showing up after Mr. Friedman was taken away. The quiet, the demure, Emilia. Or, should I say, Freeman. You just couldn't let her go, could you, Mr. Meisterberger?
I don't love you. I love Amelia.
You went so far to try to help your friend fake his death, but you couldn't deny your true love. Ah, the things we'll do for love. There are no police coming, because there was never an ambulance. Just actors he paid from his incredibly deep pockets. Because the real point of this wasn't to make anyone out to be a murderer, it was to fake the death of Mr. Freeman, so that he wouldn't have to pay his ex any of the money back. Always so eager to shift the blame, never too surprised when I said it was someone else, even willing to believe that a gluten allergy could kill someone. You might have gotten away with this little pageantry if it were not for your love of Amelia. A couple's night to ensure that the witnesses have someone to talk to. A couple's party where you could convincingly hire an actress to put up with Freeman's crypto nonsense for half the night. A couple's party where you could convince someone to dress up as an elven princess and hang on your arm, even if you had to kill them to get them to do it. Emilia never arrived, so she never had shoes, and that is why there is an even number. Now, if you'll excuse me, Watson and I are leaving, and I am deleting all of you from my contact lists. Good night. I said good night. And Merry Christmas to you all.